Hello. Yeah, really awkward start, I know. Oh well, we live and learn. So, what we're going to talk about in this video then? Why you ask, is it private? That's because I only want certain people to see this that I can literally trust, to be fair. And that probably will care, to be fair. To be fair, by now you've probably all clicked off the video. So make sure you stay on it, because you know, it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one, okay? So, I think most people that are going to see this have seen, well, if you're going to see this, you'd probably view my stories anyway. But, if you haven't, then that's your problem. Because you've missed the epic trailer that I released the other day. And by epic, I mean absolutely woeful. I'm joking. It's very good, actually. So, I had released the trailer about 2 days ago, and I worked on it most of the afternoon, and then obviously released it with yeah, basically I got it out as quick as I could, because I knew it was a perfect time to get it out, and I was really hoping that it was going to get a good reaction, and it did. I had a lot of positive feedback of how good it was. But let's explain what the movie is going to be then. So, to explain what's going to happen in the movie that is being released, it may have to be delayed because all filming and all editing may take longer than planned, which is a bit annoying. So I'm planning it out tonight. I'm planning out the film tonight. And the film, it sounds so selfish, but the film is basically going to be based on me and my year 9. And I know it sounds so selfish. I really do appreciate that. It's not the intention of being self-centered. It's more what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to do a film based on the storyline of this year. Now, as I'm sure many of you are aware, there's been a lot of things that have happened this year. It's basically been like a Coronation Street type thing, you know. There's been lots of twists and turns and, you know, cliffhangers, right? Well, not literally, but you know, there's been stuff that's unexpected happened and stuff like that. And then, you know what I mean, it's been a very exciting, thrilling year. Or it has been. I think the school terms of it, you know, I'm not talking about learning stuff in school, that's boring as ever, but I think it's actually been quite an exciting year in terms of, you know, things that have happened here, there and everywhere. These little bits of dramas, these little bits of, you know, suspension where you've got to wait for a few days, and I feel like this film will emphasize that pretty well, and I'm hoping it's going to do so. It's going, basically for most of it, it's just going to be me talking at the camera, just talking a little bit about the stories. There'll be some footage from what happened during the year as well, which will actually be quite nice, to be fair. And then we'll be doing our final goodbyes, but it will basically be a chance for you guys to see what my daily life is, basically, because a lot of you just think, what on earth is this kid doing with his life? A lot of you don't actually know what goes on in my daily life, and I don't think anyone really knows much about anyone's daily life, but mine's definitely one that is really unknown. So it'd be really good to just sit down for some of it and talk, show you a little bit the things we're going to talk about as shown in the trailer. That's what it was basically to sort of do. You know, we look at what's happened at school this year, so all the dramas, all the moments, all the changes. We also look at my personal life, like literally, you know, what am I all about, who I am, basically. We look at what else, family, this year's definitely been quite interesting for that. We look at the personal issues I've had this year, which is quite a sensitive topic for some people. We look at oh god, we look at my Aston Villa journey this year. Why am I yawning? That's probably the most exciting thing that's happened. Yeah, so the year Aston Villa actually played well. We look at that. I look at the people I've met this year, and then we look at the end of year 9. I'm hoping to get some footage between now and then. Obviously, you know, I've got to be careful about what I actually put in the video as well. So I will try to be very careful. The film is set to release on the 24th of July. If all goes well. We should get it done by then. I'm drawing out a plan tonight. But I'm working quite a lot tonight. I'm doing quite a lot of things tonight, so you'll have to bear with me on this one. Yeah, that's it really. That's it really. Just a little bits and bobs going on, and we also talk about, you know, what is it gonna look like come year 10, you know, like there's a lot of change that's expected. And there is no pressure at the minute. There is no pressure on me whatsoever to do anything come year 10, because in the summer holidays, this is now my break. So basically in the summer holidays, I'm going to have a little break from it all because I've had a hectic few weeks. Trying to sort things here, there and everywhere. So it will be quite nice. Yeah, to be honest, it will be quite nice to just have a little bit of a break off it all. I think my story so far of 2023 is interesting, and I hope it ends on a good note as well. I think it's been quite a hectic year though, especially the last few months. I think we just need a few months to calm down, and then I can look at moving forward in year 10. I've got exciting things planned. I think I've already shared some of them as well, but we'll keep in some quiet for now. And we're also, one of the things we are going to discuss, I'm sure the younger ones are probably going to love this, the people more at my age are going to think, what the hell? Yeah, we're sort of going to discuss a little bit about where I'm at with sort of getting a girlfriend at this point, because as people are keen to remind me, being 14, you know, the expectation is to have a girlfriend. I'll speak about that a little bit more in detail in the film, about why I haven't got one yet. And also I'll speak about whether I want one in the future or what I want for the future and stuff like that. So yeah, the whole film is going to be long. I'm not going to swear. It's going to be a long task to make, but I reckon we can get it done by the 24th if we work hard. But I'm extremely busy for the next few days, so I'm hoping I'm going to get a bit of footage in next week, get the final bits, and then it can be made. Don't expect the film to be amazing. It's not going to have sound effects as such. It's not going to have these little blooming edits that everyone expects. No, I don't know what you expect. I don't know what you expect from it at all. There's like, it's gonna be a nice little, I mean, I don't know how long the film's gonna be particularly, but I think the film's going to be interesting. It's just going to be like a little something that you can watch. You're all going to be able to watch it. Be warned, like I say, there will be sensitive stuff mentioned in the film. But it's quite an interesting one. It's basically, I talk about my personal life, you get to see it a little bit. But really interesting actually as well, to see your response. Obviously, despite the fact I am a YouTuber, maybe not for 100 more years, but I have got some experience to some extent. I think you need to expect a little less. Despite the fact I'm a YouTuber, I don't think it's going to be exactly the best film ever. I don't have all the tools of editing. It will be made on CapCut. Basically, we're just going to make it nice, quick and easy. So yeah, so just be aware it might have some sensitive content. Do not judge me on any of the clips. You're more, I mean, before you all ask, and I know some of you are going to do this anyway, if you're going to screen record it, I don't mind. You can screen record it. What I will say is you don't go and share it with everybody that you know, because I don't want this backfiring on me. I'm generally just sharing this with certain people, but you're more than welcome, I guess, to screen record it. Not sure why you would, but there's probably good reasons. There are some interesting scenes. There are no sexual scenes, so before you all get excited by what I just said, no, there are none like that. And I don't think we're going to be discussing that either. So just make sure you enjoy and make sure you give me some feedback, and it will be out on the 24th. And make sure if you do want a copy for yourself, I'll be sharing it around as much as I can anyway. Let me know and I can send you your own sort of copy of it. Cheers.